there a particular position you'd like to focus on, Joseph?
Oh, there's one position Joey P loves. He loves talking about the wide receivers. I just did a few mock draft shows over at Fantasy Pros last few weeks. Did one on the ITL show too. It's that season where you start to look at the board and see what's going on there. And some of the early values of wide receivers you're getting are just ridiculous. So this carries over for best ball too. And I just want to kind of throw this out there for everybody. Pay attention, because these aren't guys that are what ifs. These are guys that have been and are still young enough to be again. And I just don't understand after a down season why some of these guys are just getting tossed aside. It just makes no sense to me. I'm going to start with an offense that it seems like everybody wants a piece of. Now, Devon Achane's draft stock is really high right now. Raheem Mostert's is really low, but he's 32. Tyreek Hill, if you don't have the top, 4 or 5 picks, you're not getting Tyreek Hill. And then there's Jalen Waddle, who's just kind of sitting out there. And he's wide receiver 19. Now, last year, he was wide receiver 12 on the board, sometimes 10 on some other people's boards. The ADP overall at 30, right. And I know that's relatively still expensive, but not for Jalen Waddle. And I don't understand why somebody in one of the most exciting offenses, one of the most efficient offenses, highest scoring offenses in football, isn't more desirable in fantasy football. Explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old, because I don't get this. Not to mention, he just signed a 3-year, $84 million contract. So, Matt, I look at this kind of deal and I'm thinking to myself, well, they love Jalen Waddle. I love Jalen Waddle. Why does everyone else not like Jalen Waddle so much? I get it. He was hurt last year. He only played 14 games. But his rookie season, he had 104 receptions. 104 receptions in his rookie season. 2 years ago, he had 75 catches for 1,300 yards and 8 touchdowns. Last year was a down year. He was dealing with some injuries. He finishes wide receiver 31. Okay, he only played 14 games. Okay. But is all of a sudden Jalen Waddle not good at football? Did I miss something here? He's 25 years old.
No.
He's been one of the best wide receivers we've seen in the last 3 years, and he plays in a high-powered offense. I don't get it. This is an incredible value, and if you give me this guy at wide receiver 19 in the 3rd or 4th round of a draft, I'm taking him every single time, Matt, and I am excited about drafting him, and he's being grossly undervalued in the market right now.